I think the referee started counting 8.
Whoa, what was that?
The referee's trying to figure this out. I think he's going to give an 8 count. He went down on a knee. I guess he's
wow.
Not. I guess
what
he
is
talked his
going
way
on?
out. I think Tank talked his way out of that. He talked his way out of a traffic ticket with the cop. The cop had him going through a red light, and he talked his way out of it.
2 of the 3 judges gave Roach the 12th run. He needed that 12th just to make it a draw. That to me was surprising. So there's a lot of head scratchers here tonight when you talk about the score.
Clearly in there, man. I thought I won. I thought I did enough to get the victory.
If I'm Tank Davis and I'm coming off a disappointment in terms of my offensive output, I'm not going straight to the best defender in the division. I'm looking for some other fight, and I think the logical fight for him is a rematch with Lamont Roach. Let's see it again.
I thought he felt really well. I think, sometimes when you get at that level, you fall in love with your own power, I think. And I think this was one of those fights where Tank thought, okay, I'm going to get him with that one-punch knockout power. And then when he found out, man, this guy is in front of me, he's taking it. I think it was too late. I thought it was disappointing that it didn't draw.
Did Gervonta Tank Davis have an off night? Probably. Did he have grease in his eye? Probably. Put the grease on. And did Lamont Roach win the fight? Yes. Let's look at the.
Honestly, I thought I should have won without that being counted a knockdown. Look, I ain't the ref. I ain't really, you know what I'm saying? Like, if he had to wipe sweat out his eye, he had to wipe sweat out his eye. But the rules do state, if you voluntarily take a knee, then that's an automatic 8 count. But it is what it is. I wasn't relying on that. I was relying on.
I thought he won the fight clearly. I mean, I didn't see Gervonta really the Gervonta that I know. I mean, I'm a big Gervonta fan, but I didn't see none of the Gervonta that I'm.
The fight between Gervonta Tank Davis and Lamont Roach Jr. has sparked major controversy, becoming one of the most talked about events in boxing this year. Many fans and experts believe something unfair may have happened, with the biggest concern being the referee's decision in the 9th round and the swirling rumors of a $2 million bribe involving the judges, referee, and Davis himself. During the 9th round, Lamont Roach Jr. appeared to knock down Tank Davis, but referee Steve Willis hesitated before making a call. Initially, it seemed like he would rule it a knockdown, but after a brief pause, he changed his mind. This unexpected reversal left many fans and analysts shocked and confused, as most believed it was a clear knockdown that should not have been ignored. His hesitation raised suspicions about whether he was influenced by external pressure or financial incentives. The controversy only intensified when the WBA swiftly backed the referee's decision, further fueling speculation and debate within the boxing community.
He went down on a knee, went to the corner, he must have had Vaseline in his eye, whatever. He went to the corner to wipe. You're not allowed to do that. I mean, we're not in the Indianapolis 500. There's no pit stops.
Wow.
I mean, really, someone's got to explain that to me.
We're
And the
heating up
referee,
now.
I think the referee got talked out of it. But now they're going at it.
You take the knee, man, if you take a knee in the 90s or in 2000, you're taking a point off. That's the bottom line. You're taking a point off. I don't know what happened.
Whilst punches are being thrown, it has to be a knockdown. I've heard some people saying, "Oh, that he should be disqualified. He went back to the corner." I don't buy that, to be honest with you. I mean, I think that's a warning, but it's a bit of a bizarre situation.
He still had rounds to go. He was in the 8th round.
He was good. We just couldn't figure out why he wouldn't pick it up.
Right. And so I think it was maybe a lack of focus, just for a little bit, and we'll fix that.
Typically, decisions like this undergo a thorough review, but the WBA defended the referee's call almost immediately, adding to fan suspicions. The New York State Athletic Commission, NYSAC, later claimed that technical issues prevented an instant replay review, a statement that only raised more questions. A simple replay could have clarified the situation, yet it was never utilized. As a result, many began to suspect that the judges and officials were protecting Tank Davis, possibly for personal or financial reasons. The controversy escalated further when rumors surfaced about a $2 million bribe, fueling even more speculation about the integrity of the fight.
I'm still rooting with him. I saw all the negativity and people, critics talking, but I think he's one hell of a fighter, and I think he's still the top dog.
I mean, the only reason they gave you the fight was because you would make more money as a champion, but there's no way it's a draw. And they didn't call it a knockdown. If they called a knockdown, you lost.
Lamont did this thing though. You can't take nothing away from him.
He fought a hell of a fight.
He really can't. He stood in front of him, took his best shot. He was standing in the pocket, blocking, throwing back. Like he was doing a lot of good things in there. And he gained a lot of fans tonight. I'll tell you that much for sure. 100%.
And I do think that Roach actually won the fight. I thought he outworked Tank. Thought that he threw more punches than Tank.
Some sources claim that money was exchanged to ensure Davis didn't lose. While no concrete evidence has surfaced, the string of questionable decisions has made these rumors difficult to ignore. Many now suspect that Gervonta Davis himself may have played a role in influencing the outcome of the fight. The controversy has caught the attention of several high-profile boxers, including Canelo Alvarez and Ryan Garcia, who have openly criticized the fight as unfair. They believe Lamont Roach Jr. should have won and are calling for action. Many fans share their concerns, demanding a full investigation into the referee, judges, and Davis himself.
That was a knockdown, without a doubt. You can't spin it no other way. It's too clear. And I think the commission needs to do something about it because it can give me an incentive, anytime I'm not feeling good in a fight, take a knee.
Well, they said
and that's not a shot at Tank. I respect Tank,
and in the end lost that fight to Roach, in your opinion?
Yeah, in my opinion, if it was a draw, he take a knee. And plus the corner go up and put it a towel in the face, that's a disqualification for sure. I'm talking about the rules, but it's not my business.
If that was kind of a knockdown, I would win the majority decision. Honestly, I thought I should have won without that, but the rules do state if you voluntarily take a knee, then that's an automatic A game.
It was a close fight. I'm not surprised the way Lamont fought. I knew Lamont was going to come to fight. It was the opportunity of a lifetime. He did a good job. He fought a great fight.
What went wrong with Tank Davis? I mean, I was expecting him to knock him out.
Every night in boxing is not your best.
Roach Jr.'s team is not staying silent. Reports suggest they are considering legal action to challenge the fight's outcome. If they move forward, it could have major implications for the lightweight division, forcing boxing officials to prove that their decisions are fair and transparent.
I'm not sure, bro. I'm definitely not sure, but hopefully we can get it before. It probably won't be this year.
If you're Lamont Roach, that's probably the biggest thing that's disappointing, because that's 2 points right then and there. I thought it was interesting that most of the 2 of the 3 judges had Gervonta up after 6 rounds.
That people want to discredit Tank, and he's still a pound-for-pound fighter.
Yeah. What do you think about that fight that happened? You thought it was just an off night, or?
Everybody has an off night. Everybody has an off night. Shit, I had a off night and it was screwed.
How do you assess his power after being in there for 12?
He got decent power. He got decent power for sure. I ain't gonna say it's exaggerated. I told you I got a chin. I ain't going like that.
The judges, referee, and Gervonta Davis must be investigated if corruption is involved. The NYSAC has announced they will review the situation and provide a final decision soon. However, many fans remain skeptical, fearing that boxing politics will shield Davis and that no real changes will be made. This controversy has reignited calls for stricter regulations and greater transparency in officiating to prevent similar issues in the future. If the sport continues to be plagued by questionable decisions, it could hurt boxing's credibility and drive fans away. Fighters dedicate years of training and deserve fair outcomes. Without trust in the system, the sport itself could suffer.
You know something funny? When we was talking in like the 12th round, I think the 12th or 11th, we was talking right? But he like, you ain't gonna win. I said, why not? What you talking about? He like, they ain't gonna give it to you.
Boxing must remain fair, where victories are earned by skill, not influence or money. To restore trust in the sport, a thorough investigation into the judges, referees, and Gervonta Davis is essential. Fans and fighters alike are hoping for a just resolution soon.